Performance management is an important part of any company. It is, however, riddled with a lot of difficulties. There are arguments for as well as arguments against. The argument for states that performance management helps with employee motivation. It helps to recognize employees that are doing well, and it rewards them in the form of monetary increment or salary benefits. It is largely, in my view, driven by external factors. But there are people that feel that employees need to be recognized, they need to be acknowledged, and that if they are acknowledged in a manner that helps with pay for performance, it helps them to be motivated, it helps them to be engaged, it helps them feel valued and recognized. There is, however, the other argument that when you pay for performance, the downside of it is that it encourages or discourages employees from looking just at the monetary value that they are provided, because it focuses and encourages short-term focus. It also diminishes intrinsic motivation, because motivation does not just come from getting externally rewarded, but it also comes from benefiting from the job that you are doing, enjoying it, loving it, being passionate about it, feel that you are making a difference and you are contributing to the company in a meaningful way. That is an intrinsic motivation that pay for performance will not necessarily address. There's also difficulties in measuring performance. Not all roles have measurable objective outcomes. For instance, roles in creative and customer service or research often involve subjective assessment. So it's very difficult to have those roles. There's also an area of team dynamics where it is not always evident or measured to measure individual employees in terms of their performance. It can come from the team. So there are those dynamics that pay performance might not consider. And lastly, it might encourage unethical behavior, as employees may be willing to do whatever it takes to earn money and might compromise critical values that are associated with the company. So my argument is strictly that pay for performance should not happen in a company for the reasons that I've mentioned, which again I'm going to reinforce. That it might encourage unethical behavior, it might encourage unnecessary competition among staff members, but that there's also difficulty in measuring performance. So these are all the difficulties associated with the pay for performance perspective. So my argument is against pay for performance. But I do understand that it's not as clear cut as it might seem. Thank you.